Don't hatch this egg and grow a garden. I thought I got lucky. I unlocked the rarest insect egg in the game, but something was off. The egg started glitching. What is wrong? And when it finally hatched, it wasn't a pet, it was something else. A creature spawned in my garden. It didn't move, it just stared at me. His name? Pet X. But before that happened, I went to the store to buy the egg. And then I noticed something. The egg was glitching. And when I clicked purchase, one of the bug options was different. It was the one in the middle. It appeared to be the face of a creature. And right below it, his name was Pet X. If I'm not mistaken, the pet should be a caterpillar, not whatever this is. I clicked off the screen and the egg went back to normal. Even the caterpillar returned. I didn't have enough money to buy it, so I just used some Robux. Look at this giant egg. Is it not super cool? Everyone will be super jealous. I carried the insect egg to my base. And I placed it on the ground and then it turned night. At first I thought it was normal, but then my egg started glitching. There's something wrong with this egg, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen. It says it's gonna take 8 hours to hatch, but I need to find out what is inside this egg. I can't wait 8 hours. I sold a fruit that a player gave me, and I now have $20 million. Oh, but I can't use this money to hatch the egg. I looked at the egg, and something was wrong with it. It looked different. This egg had eyes, and it had an X on its mouth. You know, I don't remember buying this egg. Did it glitch? My screen started glitching, and it disappeared. Okay, that was really weird, but I have some Robux. Let's see what's inside my egg. The egg grew in size, and I finally hatched it. It was a caterpillar. How strange. I remember there was a creature in the middle instead of this caterpillar. Maybe I was just hallucinating. I got rid of my pet cat and I placed the caterpillar. But something was also off about the caterpillar. It was glitching. This never happened with my other pets. Why is it happening now? I went to go thank this player for the plant earlier, and something changed. Right next to the player's garden, I saw a creature that looked awfully familiar. It looked like the creature from the very beginning, when I first purchased the egg, and it also kinda looks like the egg itself, just grown up. The game glitched, and I was sent into a new lobby. I spawned in with a giant fruit. It was bigger than my garden, and this player gifted it to me. I sold it and I now had $89 million. Where did this guy come from? Could he be associated with Pet X? I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, so I thanked him. I went to his garden and everything seemed normal. I looked at all of his giant plants. They look better than everything I have. His insects were also cooler than mine. But then I saw an alert coming from this plant. So I got on top of it and looked around. And that's when I saw it. The giant creature appeared, and he was in the middle of the world. This creature's name was Pet X. This is for sure the same player, or creature, I don't know. It hatched from that egg earlier, but what is he doing in Grow a Garden? The player that gifted me the plant was next to me, watching. I was staring at him and I noticed something off. He was glitching, almost like he didn't belong here. Maybe this is just a coincidence, and he's not actually working with Plant X. I went back to my garden to sell a couple of things, and this mysterious player went up to me and gave me another plant. This plant looked different to anything that I own. It has to be special. But why is my pet caterpillar glitching? I'm pretty sure this isn't supposed to happen. I turned around and the player was staring at me. What does he want? I think he wants me to sell the plant. So I did. And no way. I now have $297 million. It's the most money I've ever had in this game. I entered my garden and nothing changed. I wanted to thank the player for all of the help that he has given me, and he told me that there was a lightning rod in the shop, but I made a horrible mistake. I asked the player, is there a reason why you're gifting me these plants? As I was waiting for a response, I heard a noise behind me, and something told me to check the pets, and when I did, I saw the creature's face. I told the player ever since I purchased a bug egg, you came out of nowhere and helped me. He stood there in silence. Could it be that I just solved this mystery? No, there was more. I heard a noise outside of the player's garden as I was waiting for a response. And there the monster stood. It was the monster that hatched from that egg, Pet X. I could see why his name was that. He has an X on his mouth and he's a pet. This pet tried to grab one of his plants, but the moment that he touched it, he vanished. The player told me that he likes helping people. I said, that's very nice, but do you know anything about that plant monster? Maybe he knows something that I don't. But what he said next shocked me. He said, feel so bad that you got the caterpillar, since it's the worst bug in the game. You're telling me this thing right here is the worst bug in the game? Or could he possibly be referring to the monster that came from it? He said, snail and ant are better, and he left back to his garden. Okay, I'm trying to figure everything out now. Maybe this player knows that that egg spawned in Pet X. Or at least I think it did. So I asked him another question. Is there a reason why there is a monster in this game? You know, Pet X? He stood there in silence watering my plants. And at that moment, Pet X decided to appear in front of my garden. Wow, he was here. Does this player know about this? Or is Pet X trying to frame him? He told me that it's a plant that gives fruits. Is he talking about the caterpillar or this creature? Come on, bro, you need to help me. What is that thing? He just kept running around my garden. I asked him, do you think I made a mistake planting that egg and grow a garden? It wasn't letting me send the message. He said, what do you mean, the caterpillar? Yes, did I make a mistake hatching him? He responded with, I mean, he eats your bamboo, but he's okay. No wonder I have no money. Look at this guy right here, he has a giant golden plant. I wish I had stuff like that. You think Pet X was done there? No, that was just the beginning. I was admiring my beautiful garden, but what I wasn't admiring was that thing behind it. Pet X was watching, and he told me thank you. Pet X, what could you possibly be thanking me for? All you have done ever since I hatched you was cause problems. He responded with, you released me. I mean, I did release you from the egg, but that was not my intention. I just wanted another pet, because I want to get rich and grow a garden and build the biggest plant. He said, from that cursed egg. Wait a minute, did I just release this beast? I needed to demand answers, but a player started stealing from the player that was helping me earlier. I asked him, why are you stealing from him? He claimed that they were friends and that he was the one that gave him all the money. Okay, you must know about Pet X. But before I could question him, he abandoned his garden, and the only thing standing there was the creature. If you enjoyed the story, drop a like, and check out this other video.